What's going on, guys? Welcome to The Long Dark. So it's been quite a while since we have played this game, and there is a story mode, as you can see right here, coming out on August 1st. It's not quite out yet, but I thought we would refresh and redo and play some of the game before August 1st to see kind of what has changed in the game, and again, teach ourselves kind of how to play the game before the story mode does come out. So you can read these two things, pause the screen to see which story, obviously. I'm going to be playing both of them on August 1st. Probably not both videos on the same day, and it will probably be spread out because I don't know how long the stories actually go. But to start again, we're just going to be playing Sandbox. I don't think we're going to be playing... I think this is like Stalker and then Interloper. We're going to start with just straight up Voyager. This is what they want you to kind of play, at least at first. So we're going to jump on in. I think this is choosing your starting region. I don't think this is like permanently your region. You can go from region to region. I think the easiest region is the Mystery Lake, but that is kind of like where you started, like way back in the day when the game came out. I personally think we should just go straight up random. That way we don't choose anything too hard, anything too easy. It's just completely random. So we're going to join in randomly. I like to go, let's go with the chick. And we'll just do this Royal Sandbox 1. And now we're loading in. So this is a hardcore survival game. The most hardcore survival game that I personally have ever played. So if you don't know what this is, you're about to find out. It's pretty much straight up surviving in the wilderness. Wolves, etc. will attack you. You're very, very cold. You need to find good clothing, good food, good everything. And the game obviously has changed a good amount from the last time that I've played. So there's actually a stamina meter now. New location discovered, waterfall. So we started at the waterfall. I think we need to find our way to at least a house to start. We are already freezing. Our stamina bar has already got a little bit of chunk missing. I don't think this is the best starting location in the world. Let's see if we can find our way up somehow. New location discovered, broken bridge. So these are items that we started with. Nothing too great. These are items they're already wearing. Looks like they have improved on the inventory system. Our stamina goes up extremely slow. Okay, there's some houses out here. I think this is a new area. I'm not completely certain, unless it's just a revamped area that I've already played in. So we're out of stamina. Maybe we should only run if we get in a situation where we need to run. It seems like that's probably going to be best case scenario. We need to get out of this cold ASAP. So when I talk about the most hardcore survival game to ever exist, you will start to understand that as we get in. The environment kills you quicker than anything else can, and that's really it. It's player versus environment straight up. The environment's extremely dangerous. You need to be extremely smart with what you're doing. You need to ration your food. You need to get kind of this. There is definitely a luck factor with it. You need to get pretty lucky in order to get good foods and good waters and et cetera, et cetera. So we're going to try to... I don't think you can jump. Oh, God. Fingers are starting to feel numb, boys. Let's get inside this here little... so this is the Hibernia processing. Let's go ahead and get inside. So if we press tab here, you can see our vitals. That's our temperature. I believe that's our vision or something. And then there's water and food. So now we need to search this here hut. So you can get a hatchet to break down these shelves in order to make a fire last longer, which is really cool. I'm going to break this down into some reclaimed wood. It does take some time, and you can see the time in the top right corner. We're going to make sure we try to keep as many goodies on us as possible. So hacksaw to break that down. Let's go ahead and search this plastic container. It has changed a good amount from the last time I played. So that's empty. Please, backpack. We need some food. That'd be nice.
Nobody needs this anymore.
A wool cap, 45%. Let's see what kind of cap we're wearing currently. Okay. So we can wear that. So that helps a whole bunch. That's going to give us +8 Fahrenheit. Well, +8 Fahrenheit to wind resistance and +1.6 Fahrenheit to the actual cold outside, which is really nice. So we're going to make sure we're finding anything. All right, we got a nice flare. Wood matches, that's really nice. That's going to help us increase our chances of lighting a fire. So when you do light a fire, you have a chance of it not lighting, and you kind of have to get pretty lucky. So we're going to take this newsprint because it's going to be used. Tinder plug is going to take 27 minutes, 100, and we can't really offer the calories right now. And we don't need tinder plugs that bad. It would increase our chances of lighting a fire, but we don't need to light a fire right away. Okay, so what's in this vehicle? Nothing in the visor. What about the passenger visor? Nothing. Glove box. See something down there on the floor. Empty glove box. Oh, got a nice bandage. Nothing on the radio. We're gonna leave the vehicle. Bandage is nice to find. Let's get inside this here shelter. It is way too cold outside, and we need to get some clothing. We're in a hypothermia risk. There's a door up top. This is going to take us a little bit longer to loot, and we should be a lot warmer in here. Hopefully there's like a wood stove inside that we can just light up straight away. We are naked. So we're rest. Okay, so this is resting. This is sleep as our calories, and we're freezing right now. That's not good. Search this old locker. Please find some more clothing. We're going to take that. 3 lockers to search. We're probably going to die a whole bunch during this, by the way, guys. I guarantee until we start getting used to the game again. So just be ready for that. Some sardines, some orange soda. So we can break that apart for wood, but we're not going to. Some antiseptic in case we get infected. Okay, we don't have a pry bar for that. There's some good loot inside here. Got some grape soda. I think that's grape soda. I don't have a flashlight on me, do we? Let's go ahead and light this flare real quick. See what we're getting ourselves into. So we can actually sleep here. This wouldn't be a bad place to spend the night. We got some wool socks there. We'll take this newsprint. Still more chairs. Let's go down here. It looks like it was like dinosaur bones? Unless I'm just too arced out. West Owen is used to sharpen blades. We got some cloth. Cloth is to use to repair our clothing when it starts to get worn down from wearing it too much. Huh. Game has changed a lot more than I remember. A heavy hammer, nice. And a hacksaw. Okay, so we can hacksaw some stuff apart now. Oh god, I don't even know what the tumbler or what we need for that, what the code is. I assume we can find it somewhere throughout here. Yeah, this is actually, yeah, it's like dinosaur bones. So they must have been out here excavating for like a museum, or obviously doing what they do, you know. Looking for dinosaur bones, paleontologists. Scrap metal. You can weigh yourself down, so we do need to be extra careful here not to do that. As you can tell, the game does a very good job at hiding items from you. You really do need to look around. Like that random candy bar that some random butthead probably dropped at some point. I'm keep pressing space to jump, but I don't believe you can jump, so... Actually, now that I see this, a jerry can would be really nice. This can help us light a fire later. Okay. Everything's looking nice and great. Got some planks. Is this going to go outside? We do not want to leave the warehouse yet. Some extra reclaimed wood. That's nice. Is there anything up top that we're missing? Doesn't seem like it. Nope. Here we are. Eventually sorting all for now. Something to burn when you're freezing. Lantern fuel. That's nice. We need to find a lantern, though. We might have spawned with one. I just didn't look completely yet. Some more cloth. Oh, yes, a pry bar. So now with that pry bar, we can go back to those lockers that we saw when we first entered. And we can open up those lockers as well and hopefully get some goodies out of it. I think the chance at like a rarer or better item increases when you do use an item to like, oh, rifle cartridge. That was a clusterfuck of me saying that. You can find a rifle, which you are going to need to either 1, hunt, or 2, defend yourself against wolves. They might have added packs of other types of animals, but we'll see. So this workbench, I believe we can use to actually craft and repair certain items, which you're going to see later on. For right now, we're going to stick with what we know what to do, which is to come and pry bar these things out. Some more matches, that's really nice. So I'm going to pry bar these things, even though it's going to take a little bit of time. Now we can search it. Use to start a fire during daylight. Cargo shorts, that's nice. Some climbing socks. Okay, so those pants. Let's see what we're currently wearing for pants. So you can wear layers in this game, as you can tell. So we have 3 pairs of pants on here. So these are actually really warm compared to what I had before. We're going to wear a second pair of socks here. I think we actually have this pair of socks, which is much better. Yeah, so that's going to decrease our stats. It's going to help against wind a little bit more, but not much more. So we can pry this one open as well. And search it real quick. Worn military coat, so that's going to be really warm. Some combat boots. Oh, thick wool sweater. That's really going to help as well. So let's go in here. So we'll throw on this here jacket, which is going to increase our warmth. We're going to throw on the wool sweater underneath as well. So you can see the layers system. So back in the day when the game first initially came out, a lot of people were complaining about the layers and how you couldn't wear layers. And they definitely, as I can tell now, they have obviously changed that, which is really cool. It's been a solid year or so. If you guys can go back to my most recent Long Dark video, tell me in the comment section how long ago that that video was. I'm actually quite curious. It was definitely a good chunk of time ago. So these filing cabinets, we're going to search every single drawer. But it can be completely worth it. That's already 2 bars of food. Grape soda, that's a drink. That's really nice. That'll increase our calories a good amount. That's a stale granola bar. And out of all that, newsprint. So, with our current items, we're looking very good on fire starter and fighter items. Looking very good on meds. Let's check on our boots. What kind of boots? Oh, we're wearing some shitty-ass shoes. So we're going to wear some of these combat boots here. So with these other extra items, we can actually rip them apart for clothing in order to repair these items in the future once they start to break down. We're not going to do that quite yet because it does take time. So weapons-wise, we still have the pry bar. It's 23%. It'll break pretty soon. And we have a heavy-duty blade to cut through metal, which I believe we can actually just break metal stuff apart. We're not going to do that quite yet. We don't necessarily need to right now. So that leads to the warehouse, which we've already been in. And we're much warmer now, so I think we're going to head out. What's our calories looking like is the question. 1,500 calories. Our warmth is actually going up, so I think I'm going to head out and see if we can withstand the winter now with the current items we just received. Doesn't seem as windy out either. Eventually there will be storms that blow sideways. There'll be extra snow coming down. Eventually there'll be whiteout conditions, blizzards. You can't see anything. And then sometimes the sun will just come out and you could just walk around naked and you'd be perfectly fine. Maybe not naked, but a storm lantern. That's really nice to find. So whenever we go inside now, we just found that lantern fuel underneath that table inside the warehouse. We're going to be able to use that lantern fuel for that bad boy. So we can actually sleep in this bed. We don't necessarily need sleep yet. We can break apart these shelves as well, but we don't necessarily need them either. Let's see what's in your metal container. A decent wool toque, which we will be putting on as a second hat. Honestly, if I was out in this shitty kind of environment, I'd probably be wearing 7 hats instead of 3. We do not need tinder plugs. We'll take this newspaper, though. Do we have anything in there? No. So with these new tools, you're going to see and notice. So if we go over to like one of these crates now, it's going to take, it's a lot quicker and uses a lot less calories to break down items because I have a hammer now versus doing it by hand. Broken metal door. Pillow. Hunting knife to break it down. Okay. So I assume you get cloth from pillows.
This'll come in handy.
Baseball cap. That's the broken metal door. Some more wood matches. Leather shoes that aren't going to do anything for us. This is a really large barracks. A lot going on in here. Everybody left in a hurry, though, as you can tell. We're going to find out more about the story. Again, like I said, the story mode does come out August 1st. If everything is on schedule. Alright, so that's pretty much it for here. We can search this locker. Newspapers. We can use everything we can find to start fires. So outside environment. Doesn't seem like there's much out here. You never know, some people will leave some stuff outside. There's an old broken down ship over there. There's a dock here. It is getting quite chilly out. So our stamina bar seems to be decreasing slowly but surely with the time that we are awake. So I assume our stamina bar will go back up to like max stamina or max wellness from like something like 7 days to die after we do sleep. I'm going to try to find somewhere else to spend the night. It does seem like the sun is going down. It's getting a lot darker out. Because I do not want to spend the night in the same place that I just spent the last time looting. I want to be able to loot during the nighttime. So that way, at least I'm feeling productive in some way. I wonder if there is a way to jump, because I can't jump. Spacebar is not jump, which is such a normal thing for me. We should be able to get up here. This is not that steep of an incline. It is getting quite cold out. The sun, again, like I said, is going down. The snow seems to be falling quite quicker. And there's got to be a house this way. You can even spend a night in the car, but I don't think you can actually sleep or rest. So this is one of these little outposts, seems like, where they like check your car before you drive in. They do have a first aid kit. Sewing kit, nice. We should be able to repair some good armor with that. Another rifle cartridge. We'll go ahead and loot this car real quick as well. What do you got in here? We got some soda. Driving gloves. 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 I can't talk, holy shit. So we're a little overweight, as our person just said. It's getting quite cold. This is bad, but I don't... Like I said, I do not want to spend my time in that house again. Maybe I should have gone to the ship. There's a light up there. Maybe there's a house up here. I saw this light. This is like an old mine? Oh, shit. So we can go inside. Whoa. Old abandoned mine shaft. So this is something else. All right, what we'll do real quick. Light this bad boy up. And let's walk through the mine shaft. Maybe we can find a place where they like take breaks, nap, sleep. Maybe this will bring us to another zone or area. Could be completely stuffed with freaking wolves for all we know. So you heard my person give me a little audio cue saying I'm a little too overweight. So what we think we're going to do, these weigh 4.4 pounds. So I think clothing is the... so time for repairs 45. We can just harvest for 20 minutes. Not the best idea. It is warming us up, though, because it is warm inside here. Do we have any heavy items that we will not be using? We can just drop these. They're not necessarily the most important. So this is going to give us crude leather. Let's go ahead and harvest that. Again, I don't want to waste too much time in here. So we're losing calories now. We need to drink some drinks, eat some foods. I'm going to eat... Or I'm going to try to drink the heavy stuff. So let's go here. Where's our food? Here it is. So this is going bad. So we're going to drink that real quick. You're going to see soda even increases our hunger meter, but it's technically calories. So you're drinking calories. And some foods will actually decrease your water. As you can see, this granola bar is going to make my mouth a little bit more dry. Let's go ahead and drink this as well. So that's going to put us pretty much over the edge for water and our calories for now. Let's keep making our way through here. There's a lot of coal in this mine, so it must have been a coal mine. I assume we're going to be able to light some really nice fires with that coal. I'm not going to keep picking all of it up because it's a little heavy. We do have a few pieces on us. Got some spooky-ass music happening. When you die, you're dead in this game, by the way, guys. When you die, you're dead. There's no... I think you can go back to saves, but that's no fun. We're not going to do it that way. When we die, it's over for us. That's how we're going to play. Depending on how far we get, though. If we get real far and we just get, like, bullshitted by a random wolf, then we'll try something else. Okay, so nice. We don't need to keep this lit. We have our own little light. So this is a different exit. Lantern fuel. So there's some stuff for us to search over here. Empty. I haven't had any really good luck with those metal cases. Work gloves. Pretty worn, it seems like. We do not want the table. We'll take the energy bar, though. Worn fleece mitten. Fleece is not the best idea for a really cold environment. Alright. So let's head on out. Let's see where we pop out. If there's a house nearby, we'll go spend the night in that said house. This is not where we were before, and there seems to be a blizzard going on. We're extremely warm, but we won't be warm for too much longer. So we're going to just try to sprint down this here road. And hopefully find a cabin to stay in. This could end badly. We could just die. There's a car right here. Which could be an okay sign for a cabin. Okay, what is that? Looks like a trailer, maybe? Yeah, it looks like a trailer. So this was some sort of road. We're going up, though. Ugh. I hope we find a cabin. A cabin or a barracks for workers or something. It's not very nice out here. It's not the best. Our cold is going down, but we're not too cold. We're getting extremely tired, though. Pretty soon we are going to have to sleep. And the sprinting's probably not helping too much either. But we're maintaining our warm. Our clothing is doing a very good job. I think I might have just done a huge circle. I think that was pretty much a massive circle because... I believe this is the mine up here on the left. Thought that was the roof of a house, but it was a damn rock. And now we lost the road, and I can't see anything. Oh, hello? Hello there. So these cabins, last time I played, had a really, really rare opportunity, but an opportunity to get you a nice rifle. This seems like a church. Doesn't seem like it's really going to be the best place to spend the night. Oh, poor dead guy here. Oh, he's got a knife under him. That's a very nice find. We don't need fleece. Oh, shit! We did find the hunting rifle. With ammunition. Cedar firewood, some matches, a bedroll. That's really nice to find. We're not going to search everything in here because I do need to just get in, get out. But hopefully we can find a house nearby.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I understand your pack's getting kind of heavy, but there's not much I could do about it. Any kind of shelter now is going to help severely. We have a bedroll, so we don't necessarily need to have a bed inside the said house, but we just need to find a house. It's getting really bad out here. All right, we're just gonna light our lantern. It should give us a little bit of warmth. But it's way too cold out here. I should have stayed. I shouldn't have overstepped. But the church was not going to keep us warm. We probably would have died if we tried to sleep in that church. Hypothermia risk, I understand. But we need a house, a cabin, a car, something, please. I don't see anything in sight. I mean, you can't see anything anyway. Our visibility is like 2 feet. Oh, don't tell me this is the broken bridge. I think we're getting hypothermia now. Hypothermia is setting in. We overstepped. We overstepped ourselves. Maybe we should have stayed in the church. Is that the waterfall we started at? No, because the waterfall we started at had a broken bridge. This is not a broken bridge. This bridge is definitely fixed. No, don't faint. We're so close. Don't faint. Don't get too cold. We're also too heavy. That's why we're running so slow. Please, just a house. Just a house. That's all we require. A house, a hut, something. It's so just bland and boring over here. There's no houses, there's no huts, there's no nothing. I feel like by the time I see one, I'm gonna die. Oh, the storm's clearing up. The storm's clearing up. How? We did a giant circle. Alright, we're spending the night here. I do not care. We're spending the night here. That is the plan. We're gonna need to set up a campfire. And we're gonna need to rest. I don't even know if we need a campfire. I think the lantern will do in our clothing. I should have took a more direct route. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get in. Might be too steep. That looks like somewhere where we can't go. Fuck. Oh no. We might have just screwed ourselves by trying to take a shortcut, but not being able to. Oh, please. Please. I can't walk up it. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. I understand. It's really cold. We're getting close. So what we can do is enter this vehicle. And we can exit the vehicle. Let's just sleep in here. Let's sleep in here. We're good. We're good. Sleep in here. Open up. Okay. Where's our bedroll? Not sure where our bedroll is. Alright, place. Right next to this. And we are going to sleep. We'll sleep 6 hours. It's a good amount of calories, but it's going to help us a ton. So we healed our hypothermia risk. That's really nice. And let's see, make sure we wake up all nice and refreshed. All right, I don't know where my lantern is. We need to eat real quick. So thank you guys for swinging by part 1. If you guys want to see more, please leave a like button, a like on the video. Obviously, if you're new here, click the subscribe button. This game is extremely fun. It is very hardcore. As you can tell, we've struggled pretty hard, even on the first go. I can't see anything. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and adios.